take you out, show you the time of your life. I wanna figure out what it takes to give you everything you desire. I wanna lay beneath the stars with you in the back of my truck. I guess that this is what they call love. Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so long now. I've been waiting on the sidelines, praying for the right time to let you know you're all I ever wanted and more. I wanna level out, order something and stay in. Put a record on, let's hide the phones and make believe the world don't exist. Let's pull up ties and take a trip to someplace new. Don't care where, as long as I have you. Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so long now. My love for you is insane, but I wouldn't change a thing unless you wanted me to. I'll do anything for you. Waking up next to you is all I ever want to do. Baby, we can last forever. Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so long now. And my love for you is insane, but I wouldn't change a thing unless you wanted me to. I'll do anything, baby. You've been driving me crazy for so long now. Well, my love for you is insane, but I wouldn't change a thing unless you wanted me to. I'll do anything for you.
This love has never been stronger. I'm up in the clouds when you're around, but when you're not, it's getting much harder. And I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I see your face on all of the pages in the scrapbook of my mind. To put it down for a while takes ages. Then I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking I can't help it when I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you.
Hey guys, as you can see, I have unloaded the dishwasher, reloaded it, still got some hand wash stuff to do, and folded the laundry. I also washed one of those loads of clothes and dried it today. The other one was done the day before yesterday, and I had forgotten that it was in the dryer, or I would have folded it yesterday. But anyway, it was 2 loads of clothes. Actually, it was more than 2 loads. It was 3 loads of clothes, because I had done 2 of those. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I did 2 of them. You know what? One of those was from Saturday, the other one was from Sunday, and the other one was from today. Oh well, it's okay. They're folded now. The towels and stuff I had not done. I have the oven preheating. I am about to put a lazy lasagna that we have here. I cooked it a while back. I shared it with you guys whenever I did it, and it's on the menu plan for the week. And actually, y'all may end up seeing the cake, which, by the way, is really good. Not as good as the, well, it's not my recipe, but not as good as the cream cheese pound cake recipe that I have, but it's good. Alright, I'm going to take this foil off, and I do save this foil and use it again. I just have to let it dry because that one's wet. And this one I'm going to take off so that I can take this plastic wrap off. And then I'm just going to stick it in the oven. Oh, there's cheese on that. We don't want to waste that cheese. No, no, no. That would be, oh, this smells so good. Anyways, I'm going to put this one on here for a while. But I'm going to let it cook. I'm going to put it on in here because it's not hot yet, and this is still cold some. It's not completely thawed is my point. And having that glass pan, I want to go ahead and let it heat up with the stove. So what I'm going to do is let this sit over here on the dish drainer so it can dry out. Let me go ahead and split it right there since it's already tearing. And there's nothing wrong with it, and I can use it for something else. That is my whole entire point, because I don't like wasting. So I'm doing that for supper. That's the super easy meal. That's what we had planned. At the end of last month, we put that on the menu plan for today. And the other thing I'm going to be doing is making some cheesy garlic bread, but I'll be doing that later because that's got to get cooked more before I do that. So that's really all I'm going to be doing today. This is going to be a different video. It's going to be short because I don't have a lot I'm doing. I did my Bible study today, which I have told you guys before that I usually don't do anything before the Bible study other than study for the study and get prepared for that. And then, well, I don't record anything most of the time. And then after that, is when I do the stuff that I need to do. And I didn't have much on my list today. I just needed to get the laundry done, and I need to get the dishes done, because it really has annoyed me, but I just kind of like not let it get to me, that I've been putting off doing the dishes. But tonight I'm making sure that I get them done before I go to bed. So tonight's video won't be a lot, but I will show you how that I do the garlic bread that I do again, because I've shown it several times, but I know some of you might not have ever seen it, and then some of you might have forgotten about it. So I'll be doing that, but otherwise I don't have much that I'm sharing today that I can think of. But yeah, the lazy lasagna is something that I didn't even think about, the fact that I was doing a fast, easy meal today, until I looked at the menu plan and I was like, oh, yes. Because honestly, I just didn't want to do a lot of cooking today. There's sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just don't want to cook much. Not that it bothers me to cook, but sometimes I just don't want to. And I don't know why. So I want to do an easy meal. I want food at home, but I want an easy meal. So, anyway, I've got 4 things that I need to, maybe 5 things that I need to hand wash. I'll get those done sometime before I go to bed. Probably after we finish supper and everything. But I do have those to do, and I'll get those done. And, supper's easy. And I have done other things, like, let's see, what else have I done? I've done like desk things, and I've done the Bible study, like I said. I've read today because I'm trying to fit that in, because I had not been doing it. And actually, since I have been doing that recently, the last few weeks, I have felt more calm. And what I'm reading right now is just some fiction, it's some Christian fiction, and I've just felt better. So that's what I'm doing. But for now, I'm going to go, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so this has been cooking for a while, and I believe it's done. Well, not quite. Hey, you go on. Hush your mouth. Maybe not quite in the middle, but I'm not sure. Let me get a spoon or something. Thing is, with something that has been frozen like this, it's always a little iffy in the middle, but the noodles had been cooked before and everything, so it's just the middle that I'm not. Well, it's pretty warm. It's not as hot as the rest of it, I'm sure, though. But anyway, it's ready for me to put some more cheese on the top of it. So I'm going to be leaving that off of it. And I don't have any mozzarella that's already shredded, but that's alright. I'm not worried about that, because I do have Parmesan already shredded. And there's mozzarella, and there's different cheeses already in this, so we don't need, there's like, you know, lots of things in there already. So I don't need mozzarella. So when you get some, I like to put it around the edges, because that's where I haven't really put it. And if I remember correctly, I just used what cheese I had left on the top of this before. But what I'm going to do is just put it back in the oven and let this melt with the lid off. Let it melt on there, and I'm going to start doing the bread. And then I'll let this be in there while the bread's cooking. But I'm planning on making more bread than what's needed, but I'll show you all that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the oven for now. Just let that melt and get good and gooey, or whatever. Okay, so you can make this garlic toast, garlic bread, whatever you want to call it, with whatever kind of bread you want to do. I've done regular sandwich bread. I've done hamburger buns, hot dog buns. just whatever I had. Texas toast, all sorts of things. And my favorite is this brioche. Now, I haven't tried it with any of my homemade bread, but I need to do that someday. But anyway, I'm going to be making up extra so I can have it in the freezer. I love to make up this and have it in the freezer, ready to go. But I'm going to make some for tonight as well. I didn't ask Noah how many pieces he wanted. But what I'm going to do is make it, and I'm going to flash freeze it. Actually, I need to pull that down some. Get that there. Try to see if I can fit that in there. I think I hear the mailman finally. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to do it this way. Set these here. But all I do is put some margarine or butter or whatever you have on each piece of bread. I'm going to get what's left in this container, and then I'm going to start on the new container. But I put a little bit on each piece of bread, or actually a pretty good bit. And then you put the garlic seasoning of your choice. If you just want to put garlic powder, you can just put garlic powder. It's up to you, whatever you want to use. Whatever your favorite thing would be. Noah, how many pieces of garlic bread do you want? Well, baby? 2? Okay. This is pretty big, you know. I don't know if you know that or not. I mean, it's up to you, whatever, if you want to. Can you come look and see the size of it? The big brioche ones.
Yeah, I have one.
One? Okay. Can you go check the mail? Because I think I just heard it. So he wants one. I want one. But I just make up quite, you know, however much. This is a whole loaf I'm going to do. However much that I decide I want to do. I've done 2 loaves at a time. I've done just what I had left of a loaf. I've done it lots of different ways. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to do. This is the Johnny's garlic spread. This is some of my favorite. And I just put that on. And you can just do it, just the garlic spread. And not do anything else if you don't want to. Do you want cheese on yours, baby? Okay. And sometimes I put just Parmesan on the on it for the cheese. Sometimes I put Parmesan and mozzarella. Today all I have is Parmesan, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to grab 2 of these, and just one for me and one for him. And if you like these 2, I'm going to go ahead and stick in the oven. Some of these may not have any Parmesan on them because I may not have enough in there to go on all of them. But you can just go ahead and cook them the way I'm doing those 2, or you can flash freeze them and then stick them into a Ziploc bag or bowl or whatever you want, whatever you can fit them in. And then you have garlic bread, and you don't have to buy that stuff at the store all the time. So I'm going to take these ones and put some cheese on them. You don't want to pile the cheese on, because if you put too much, put it too thick, it'll just fall off. whenever it freezes. But if you just put a little bit, I mean, you don't need a lot anyway. You just put a little bit on there, it'll stick to that butter, and you'll have cheesy garlic bread whenever you want it. Oh, I didn't do that one. But I'll freeze them tonight and I'll show them to y'all tomorrow. By the time that I get done with all of this, the other should be done. I had cut that one off a little too long, so that's why I cut this other one short. And you can stack them like this, and it's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. And then I'll use this wax paper to separate them in the freezer bags. I do that. I save it. I don't waste it. Okay. Put that there. Close up my butter, or my garlic. I mean, not garlic, but my margarine. Alright. Put this on the ones I don't have it on. Washing Noah's clothes now. Can't really get my hand in there. More like, well, we kind of both do it together. I put part of it in while he was doing the other part. That was just enough. Which this one don't have. It doesn't have as much. But that's alright. You can always just do the butter and garlic part, and then later on you can put the cheese on before you cook it. So I'm going to stick it in the freezer just like this, and I will show y'all what it looks like tomorrow whenever I put it into the bags, but I'll show you supper in just a second once it's done. Okay, so the washer's probably fixing to start going crazy, but I thought I'd show you how that I do for the leftover, the foil that is here. I mean, there's nothing at all wrong with it because it was covering other foil, other saran wrap, plastic wrap, whatever you want to call it. So there's nothing wrong with this. It's been in the freezer, it's been cleaned, there's nothing, you know, gross about it. It's a little wrinkly, but we can use it again. And what I do is I just fold it, which that one looks like it has a little sauce on it. Well, if it has a little sauce on it, it must have been from my hands when I was folding it. Oh, I may still have a little water on it, but anyways, I just fold it up like this, and then I stick it in the freezer. That way nothing gets on it. And I reuse it. I reuse it on another freezer meal or something like that. And normally it goes right over just like I did the other. Now I did tear off a little piece of this because it was ripped. It had a hole in it. And I'm going to use it to put our toast on it. And this does say lazy lasagna on it, but that doesn't matter. So I'm just going to stick it in the freezer and reuse it. Because there's no point in throwing this out. There's nothing wrong with it. And I actually have another piece here from before that I have in there. That's all I have right now is those three pieces. But I just don't see the point in wasting it, because if I throw it in the trash, it's wasting it. Now I could throw it in recycling, like, because we do have an aluminum recycling place. I guess they would take that, but I just would rather not, because I could save myself money by saving it in the refrigerator or freezer and then have it later. And I'm burning the toast. Yay for me. Okay, I'm burning everything. I just burn everything. Well, not everything. I turned it on broil for a minute so I could get okay. So it could get cooked through. And I forgot what I was doing. So I started running my mouth. It's not terrible. We can just cut away the edges or something. Or scrape the edges is what I'll do. So I'll show y'all the mess I just made. Let me move y'all over here. And get y'all down here so you can see. Well, the lazy lasagna is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I did get that a little extra crispy. But the underside is fine. It's just the top. But we can just scrape that off with a butter knife or with the tongs. It'll be fine. But anyway, this is our dinner for tonight. And we're going to eat it anyway. Because we don't waste. And, well, it's just the toast is a little crispy. Jeff would like it like that. He likes his like that. Me, I'm gonna scrape it. But anyways, I guess I'm gonna go for today. I know this video is shorter, but usually when I do Bible study, the videos are shorter because I'm spending time with that. And I am thinking about doing something. I have not decided yet. I'm thinking about changing how I do my videos a little bit. And while this is cooling off, I can tell y'all real quick, it won't take me long. But what I'm thinking about doing is kind of splitting my day up, and you'll get part of one day and part of the next, and like sharing dinner and breakfast and whatever else I'm doing, or share whatever I'm doing with dinner, and then, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking about like having part of 2 days in one video. You'd still get the same amount of videos, it just wouldn't be all one day. Like today is Tuesday that I'm filming this. If I did that, you would get Tuesday and part of Wednesday, or else part of Monday and part of Tuesday. That kind of thing. You would get just part of, you know, 2 days. I don't know yet if I'm going to do that. I know that a lot of people do it that way, and it makes their filming easier for them. I don't have a hard time filming. It's pretty easy, but sometimes I don't have as much to share with you guys as I do other times, and then some days I have a lot to share. And one day the video was 2 hours, and I don't know if y'all even watched it all. I would have watched it for someone that I really like if Fallon did a 2-hour video, I would watch it, but I would probably break it up into different times. Like I would watch a little bit, then I would, you know, do things and watch a little bit more, you know, that kind of thing. Or else I'd have her playing in the background. I wouldn't be able to sit down and watch a 2-hour video. I'm really not even able to sit down and watch a 1-hour video unless it's at night after I've done with all my other things. And usually it's whenever I'm letting my videos render and stuff like that. That's when I watch my long videos. Which there's not many people that I watch that have super long videos, but there are some. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing something like that. I don't know if I will or not. I guess we'll have to wait and see, because I don't even know yet. But you let me know what you think. Would you like that? Would you hate it? Just let me know. Because honestly, if I did do it, I know some people who have watched think that I'm recording the same day and putting the video up the same day, but there's no way I could do that and have it up at a decent time. It would be 2-3 o'clock in the morning before I could have it up, and it still wouldn't be the same day. So it just wouldn't work like that because of my internet and stuff. But I'm gonna eat dinner. Noah's clothes are ready to go in the dryer. I just heard them quit. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Let me know what you think about maybe doing bits of 2 days in one video, it'd still be 7 videos. I'm not going to change how many videos I'm doing. It would just be a little bit different. I'd be wearing different clothes. Which I do that sometimes anyway. I change clothes sometimes in the middle of videos. Like if we go shopping or something, I'll come home and change clothes into something more comfortable. So you've seen that before. But not because I was changing days. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. I know I didn't really do much of anything, but maybe this will inspire you to make some freezer meals. I need to make some more. But first I need to move some stuff out of the freezer. I need to rearrange some things. Which actually I have room in the big freezer. Now I'm getting off track. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.